Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So, crazy night of fights last night. UFC 300 ended, what, 6 hours ago? Absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm going to do a few notable mentions and then I've got some news actually that's quite exciting afterwards. So, start off with a couple of the fights. First off, Yuri, what a savage. His leg wrecked early in the fight and instead of backing off, switching stance, protecting it, he marched forward, took everything Rakic could throw at him. It was very impressive. And he just fired back until he got him out of there. It didn't seem like he had any fear. He had zero respect, zero fear of his power or anything that Rakic was throwing at him. Yuri just pushed forward on that wobbly leg, fired shots and overwhelmed him. It was very impressive, and that is why you can't count Yuri out ever. That's what I said in my predictions. He's wild, he's a crazy guy, and you just can never count that dude out. And he just, out of the grit and determination, Yuri had more of it. So yeah, I mean, it was a crazy fight. If you haven't watched any of these fights, you need to go and watch them ASAP because they were absolutely stellar. So next up we got the BMF fight. I mean, again, another ridiculous one. Both fighters absolute gangsters, both brought it, left it all on the table, and in the last seconds Max, with his trademark, went into the ground, let's go, was just wild. They both started swinging and Max managed to land one and took Justin out of there. And fair play to Max. I mean, I know Justin was pretty much done at this point anyway, but fair play to Max because he gave Justin a chance to take him out of there even though he had lost that fight. So you got hats off to Max for that. Absolute respect. And yeah, that dude really is a bad motherfucker. So the last fight I want to mention, Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. I mean, we always knew there was going to be some fireworks. And yeah, I mean, Alex, what a savage. I told you that dude was scary. He scares me and I just see him on the telly box. He stalked Hill, got kicked in the nuts. Herb went to come and interrupt and Alex just stood there, saw Herb coming over and was like, no, I'm good, don't worry, I'm carrying on. And then 10 seconds later, boom, clips him with a left, like a short uppercut, and yeah, cracked the Hill straight on the chin, dropped him cold, his eyes rolled back. Pereira pounced on him and that was it. Good night, Vienna. I mean, it was cold the way he like said to Herb, no, I'm good, I'm in the moment, I'm here. And then I watched his press conference and Pereira was saying that he felt it, but he felt like he could carry on and he didn't want to lose the range that he had Jamal at because he was setting him up for something. So I mean, it just shows you what sort of killer that dude is. I told you, that's why I said he's the scariest man in the UFC. I told you he was talking about going up to heavyweight Pereira. So after on the mic with Joe Rogan, he was saying he wants to fight again and he wants to go up to heavyweight. So that's going to be some craziness if he goes up there and fights someone like Tom Aspinall or one of them big boys up there. That would be nuts. So I mean, it's a big jump. They're big boys up there, but I don't know. I think Alex has got the skills to definitely give some of them a lot of trouble. But the whole card itself was absolutely phenomenal. Feel sorry for my boy Charles. He lost his bout. Jim Miller lost his bout. But yeah, what a sick night of fights. So that was all I wanted to talk about the fights, really. I didn't want to do a whole long video on this because, yeah, I mean, you can watch them yourselves and make up your own mind of what you think. But them three just stuck out to me as the bangers of the evening. So 3 major fight announcements from Dana after the UFC 300 at the post-fight press conference. First one up is June co-main event on their pay-per-view card, Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. That will be a sick fight, so well done on the UFC getting that one made. And then the main event for that card, Islam versus Dustin for the lightweight title, which, sick fight, can't wait for that one. And again, UFC, well done on getting that fight put together. Probably going to be Dusty's last crack at the belt, but I'm glad he's getting the opportunity at it because he deserves it. And then his last announcement was a huge bombshell that if you enjoy the videos, hit that like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. No, he didn't really say that, but if you do enjoy the videos, hit that button. It really does help. Conor versus Chandler, 5 rounds, June 29th at 170 pounds. I mean, I was looking forward to him coming back a long time ago. The sort of love for wanting him to come back has sort of dissipated when you don't see someone fight for 3 or 4 years and all they do is talk. Nothing ever seems to materialise. I'd sort of lost interest in it, but now he's actually got a date. Don't know how he's going to fare at 5 rounds, but I'm definitely going to watch it, I guess. So yeah, that's all the big news announcements, fight announcements. One more little announcement. UFC have changed the gloves, finally, after all this time. 5 years in the making, testing, designing, all of that lot. They're finally going to be released at UFC 302. That is when the fighters are going to be wearing them from then on forward. They tested them at Dana White's Contender Series. They obviously work. I'm not going to go into the full specs of them all because I'm not a scientist. I'm not a sports science person. But they're supposed to stop breakages, lacerations, and hopefully eradicate 99% of eye pokes. That was the idea behind them all. That's going to be very good for the company moving forward. Less stoppages in fights, less fighters getting hurt. That's always a good thing. Anyway, that's my update for this Sunday morning. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you enjoy the videos, hit that like and subscribe. Really helps out this channel. And I'll catch you all on the next one because I'm out.